Hello guys, Brad again with another fragrance review. This will be on Calvin Klein's Escape. This fragrance came out in 1993 and is classified as an aromatic green. Top notes: eucalyptus, melon, juniper, grapefruit, mango, and bergamot. Middle notes: rosemary, cypress, fir, sage, birch, and sea notes. In the base: sandalwood, amber, patchouli, oak moss, and vetiver. And the breakdown at base notes: 36 positives, 14 neutrals, 16 negatives. So the story here is that there was a fragrance reviewer that was in the Fragrance Idol 2011 competition. Called himself Cologne Guy 101. He had sent me a few samples, including this one, and I kind of had it sitting in my drawer for about a year now. So I'm finally getting a chance to give it a sniff. I figured, why not? I'm just tempted to just scratch this review because I'm a little bit concerned that the juice went bad here, but I'll do my best with what I have to work with. Maybe someday I'll find a tester and get the true deal here. But what had happened is I didn't really have enough juice for a full wearing, so I just kind of tested it out on my arm, just like I normally do with the girls' fragrances. But what had happened is I put it on my arm, and I did get a lot of that fruity tropical smell in the opening, but after like a second or two, it immediately burned off, and I was left with this other smell here, which kind of reminds me a little bit of like Ralph Lauren's Safari. It's kind of weird. It's like I guess it's that eucalyptus note that a lot of people mention with Escape. That's pretty much all I left with. When I first smelled it, I wasn't really sure what to make of it. It took me a while to make that association between Safari and Escape. At first, I thought I was getting that C note accord. I thought maybe it's the seaweed. Maybe it's like synthetic seaweed or something. It almost smelled like somebody took a handful of seaweed out of the ocean and threw it on top of a garden. It kind of had like a vegetable seaweed kind of a smell to it. But I do now kind of recognize the eucalyptus smell here. But when you read on the internet about different reviews for this fragrance, a lot of people say it smells like bubble gum. I've seen people say it smells like cucumbers, eggs. It's interesting. It did kind of remind me of a dish my mom made when I was a kid. It had like spinach, hard-boiled eggs, and bacon. So maybe that's what people are talking about. I'm just concerned that I'm losing the top and middle notes here with the sample here. But when I smell the nozzle, it smells a lot fresher right off the sprayer. I'm wondering if that smell isn't more indicative of what it really smells like. Now off the sprayer, it definitely smells more tropical, and there's like tropical notes. It doesn't really smell like bubblegum too much. I mean, it's blended with enough of the green notes, I think, that it does keep it from smelling too tropical. I mean, if you've ever smelled Paris Hilton for Men, that one is a very tropical fragrance, and I used to wear it, but I kind of stopped wearing it because it did smell very juvenile to me. But this one is still pretty youthful, just based off the nozzle. I'm getting like the tropical notes blended with some green notes too, so it's okay. Nothing too exciting, but that's pretty much all I have to say for Escape. Too bad I couldn't get the smell from the cap to stay on my skin for some reason. So that's about it. Calvin Klein's Escape. Thanks for watching, guys.